Hey guys, how's it going? This is Max. Today I'm going to show you guys an installation of TF Pro. This is a wet application. It's installed on the exterior portion of the window, and it's designed to prevent artificial turf, patio furniture, vinyl siding, and so much more from melting. We've seen Rubbermaids, we've seen tonneau covers for vehicles, trampolines, and so much more actually get damaged. One of the difficult things to understand about this film is in terms of installation is using the silicone liner, and today I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is the film. There is a printed side here. It actually has a texture to it. And then on the other side, it feels very smooth. This is actually a silicone liner that's protecting the adhesive. So once I expose the adhesive, that's the side that you apply to the exterior glass surface. There's actually a way to do it to actually use this liner on the printed side as you squeegee the film on. We do have tools in the product section. You can select all products for the tools for the installation of this film. This film is different in terms of application from the other products. So the TF Pro is the only wet application film. Let's go ahead and go on with the installation. All right guys, so here's one thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you how to remove this liner. I like to just use my teeth, just like that. And you're exposing, this is the sticky side, so this has adhesive on it, and this is the silicone liner. So we wanna go ahead and get that removed when we go to do the installation. One thing to keep note is when you receive your film, it'll either come on a roll or it'll come separate just like this inside of a tube. We always use saran wrap so that we don't damage the printed side. So if you pre-cut your film and you're getting it ready for installation and you've got it all perfectly cut and ready, use that saran wrap back on the film and then tape it rather than trying to use tape directly on it, because you can pull that print back. So like I'm doing right here, I just use some saran wrap. I put that same saran wrap that was provided and I'm just putting it directly back on so it holds the film together. Again, do not use tape on the printed side of the film. Now what I've done is I've gone ahead and rolled the film where it's gonna go across this way. So I wanna go ahead and just unroll it onto the glass. This is called a reverse roll. You can remove the liner and have somebody assist you and then place the liner back, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a reverse roll. So I'm gonna start. So the part that I cut, which is a little bit wavy, I'm gonna get that rolled with the printed edge is what I'm feeling. So I'm rolling with the liner on the inside. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this squeezed down. I'm gonna expose about, I don't know, I'd say 3 inches. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. Again, you can spray this using a spray bottle, any common spray bottle that you have at home. Just mix up some Dawn dish soap as your slip solution. Okay. What I did there is I went ahead and separated the liner from the adhesive, and now I'm actually taking that liner and placing it on top of the film. That's the reason why I sprayed the inside liner, and I'm exposing the adhesive as I pull back. So as you can see, there's the pattern. I've exposed the adhesive, and now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spray the adhesive side so it doesn't stick to itself like this. Again, you can spray this with a spray bottle. When I do this as well, I try to keep this film pretty tight just so it can come down nice and easy for me. I'm also gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna make sure I've got my squeegee on me. I'm wearing a sweater. I'm gonna take this squeegee, I'm gonna throw it in my pocket. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna go ahead and spray the glass. I'm gonna spray the film one more time. Now remember, I've got my factory edge here, here, and here. And I like to set it up on the right side, but you could do either. Whichever way you're most comfortable with. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the film and I'm gonna place it on the glass, removing the liner as I roll down. See, just like that. Now I'm gonna hang on to this liner, because what I wanna do, I want to make sure it doesn't get too dirty. It is a little windy out here. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and position my film back to where I need it, just like right there. I've got my film positioned nicely and where I'd like it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get it squeegeed on. But first, I'm gonna spray the film and I'm gonna grab my liner, the side that I didn't set on anything. Grab my liner and I'm just gonna loosely place it over my film. Now what this is gonna do is it's gonna protect my pattern from being damaged by the squeegee. So I'm gonna grab my squeegee. Now don't go over areas that are lifted up and off the glass that you have to trim. Just go on the areas that are flat to the glass and go ahead and get those squeegeed out. So I'm gonna go all the way up just like this because that's all flat to the glass. There we go. Done. All right, now I'm gonna grab my blade. I had it sitting in my pocket. Now I'm gonna take this portion right here. I'm gonna identify where the glass is. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more room and I'm gonna cut a 45-degree angle. Just like that. And I always pull away. That 45-degree angle just did me a huge favor. It allowed me to come into this frame just like that. I'm gonna use my card and along the edge, I'm gonna go ahead and trim. It's gonna give me a nice, decent gap. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my liner. Now that I got my edge done, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna use my liner just to, it's gonna vacuum seal itself with the water right there. I'm gonna use my card to get a nice perfect edge down here. So boom, I'm set. And now I'm just gonna drag my card along the frame of the window all the way through till the end. Once I've got that cut, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove my film. That's my excess, and as you can tell, it's perfectly cut with a nice gap to allow for water to escape. I'm gonna go ahead and take my liner from the top, spray the film one more time, lay my liner. And as you notice, I have not taken this liner off after I squeegeed. I've kept it on there the entire time because that's really helping me finish the install. So now I'm just gonna squeegee to the edges, removing any of the water that's between the film and the glass. There is that adhesive. I don't have to be concerned about damaging the print because I'm actually squeegeeing the liner itself. So I can't really damage the print. And that's it. Now I've squeegeed this all through. I'm not concerned about this liner. See how I pulled back? Caused no damage. All right, so now with a paper towel, just go ahead and take your paper towel on this nice flat edge. You might see a little bit of color on here, but don't be concerned about that. Just go ahead and press the edges. And all we're doing here is we're just taking away any of the water sitting on the edge of the frame. You don't want to go super hard, but you just want to remove any of the excess water around the edge of the frame. Just like that. Now I'm gonna use that same paper towel to wipe this down. There you go. That's a completed installation of TF Pro. So as you can see, it looks like a screen. One thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and get this taken off just so you can see how easily it could be removed initially. Once the film cures, it can take upwards of 30 days for it to fully cure. We typically say about 7 to 14 days in normal environments, it will cure, but up to 30 days. But let me go ahead and show you how it's removed. So you simply just go to the edge of the film. Remember, this is wet film, so it hasn't had the opportunity to cure, and it just comes right off. So just like that. Now if you see here, the pattern is still here. There's no creasing, there's no damage to the film itself. And the reason why is because I use that liner during the installation process to protect the printed side. Always use the silicone liner to protect the printed side of the film in order to maintain longevity and durability of the film.